Hey there, fellow Americans. Breaking news that's going to change lives across the nation. The Social Security Administration has just confirmed something massive. We're talking about $2,700 in back pay deposits hitting bank accounts this September 2025, and millions of Americans could be eligible. But before we dive deep into this game-changing announcement, if you want to stay updated on Social Security benefits, stimulus updates, and financial news that actually matters to your wallet, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let me ask you something. Have you been struggling to keep up with rising costs? Are you one of the millions of Americans who've been patiently waiting for the Social Security Administration to address the impact of inflation on your benefits? Well, your patience is finally paying off, and I mean that literally. The Social Security Administration has just made an unprecedented announcement that's sending waves through the financial community. After months of careful review and consideration of the economic challenges faced by beneficiaries, they've approved a special back pay adjustment of $2,700 for eligible recipients. This isn't just another small cost of living adjustment. We're talking about a significant lump sum payment designed to help offset the impact of recent economic pressures. But here's what makes this truly extraordinary: the payment isn't just limited to regular Social Security retirement beneficiaries. The scope of eligibility extends to SSI recipients, SSDI beneficiaries, and even some Medicare recipients who meet specific criteria. You might be wondering, why now? And why this specific amount? Well, I'm going to break it all down for you. The $2,700 figure wasn't pulled out of thin air. It represents a careful calculation based on several factors, including the unprecedented inflation rates we've seen over the past few years, increased living costs, and the gap between previous cost of living adjustments and actual expenses faced by beneficiaries. The SSA has essentially acknowledged that previous adjustments might not have fully captured the financial challenges many Americans have been facing. Let's talk about eligibility, because this is where things get really interesting. To qualify for this back pay, you need to have been receiving Social Security benefits for at least 6 months prior to September 2025. This includes retirement benefits, disability benefits, or SSI payments. However, there's a crucial detail that many people might miss: your monthly benefit amount also plays a role in determining your eligibility. Those receiving lower monthly payments might actually be eligible for even more than the base $2,700 amount. Now, here's something that's caught many experts by surprise: the SSA is implementing an automated review system. This means you don't need to file an application or make any special requests to receive this payment. Their system will automatically identify eligible recipients and process the payments. But don't let this automated process lull you into complacency. There are still some important steps you need to take to ensure you don't miss out. First and foremost, make sure your direct deposit information is up to date in the SSA's system. If you've changed banks or accounts recently, you'll want to update this information immediately. The last thing you want is for your back pay to be delayed because of outdated banking information. Additionally, verify that your mailing address is correct, as the SSA will be sending out notification letters to eligible recipients. But here's where it gets even more interesting: the SSA has also announced a special appeals process for those who believe they're eligible but don't automatically receive the payment. This is crucial because sometimes automated systems can miss certain unique situations. The appeals process will open in October 2025, giving everyone a fair chance to make their case. You might be wondering about the timing of these payments. The SSA has confirmed that the deposits will begin rolling out in mid-September 2025, but here's the key: they're doing this in phases to manage the massive scale of this operation. The phasing is based on the last 2 digits of your Social Security number, similar to how they handle regular monthly payments. This means some recipients might receive their payments earlier than others, but everyone who's eligible will receive their payment by the end of September 2025. Let's talk about taxes, because this is a crucial aspect that many people overlook. The good news is that these back payments are being treated differently than regular Social Security benefits when it comes to tax implications. While regular Social Security benefits can be taxable depending on your overall income, these specific back payments have been designated as special payments with unique tax considerations. However, it's still wise to consult with a tax professional about how this might affect your individual situation. Another important aspect to consider is how this payment might affect other benefits you're receiving. The SSA has worked with other federal and state agencies to ensure that this one-time payment won't negatively impact your eligibility for other assistance programs. This includes programs like SNAP benefits, Medicaid, and housing assistance. This was a crucial consideration in the design of this program, as they wanted to ensure that helping people with one benefit wouldn't inadvertently harm them by making them ineligible for others. For those who are currently receiving Medicare benefits, there's an additional layer to this announcement. The SSA has coordinated with Medicare to ensure that this back payment won't affect your Medicare premiums or coverage. In fact, some Medicare beneficiaries might see additional adjustments to their coverage as part of this comprehensive review. Now, let's address some concerns that have been circulating. Some people are worried that accepting this payment might affect their future Social Security benefits. Let me be clear, this is a one-time adjustment that won't impact your regular monthly benefit amount. Your standard benefits will continue as usual, with regular cost of living adjustments as determined by law. But here's something you really need to pay attention to: scammers are already trying to take advantage of this situation. The SSA has reported numerous attempts by fraudsters to trick people into providing personal information under the guise of helping them receive this payment. Remember, the SSA will never call, email, or text you asking for personal information about this payment. All communication will be through official channels, primarily through mail, and they already have all the information they need to process these payments. Looking ahead, this back pay initiative might signal a shift in how the SSA handles future benefit adjustments. There's already discussion about implementing more frequent review periods to ensure benefits keep pace with economic changes more effectively. This could mean we'll see more timely adjustments in the future, rather than waiting for significant gaps to develop. For those of you who are caregivers or representatives for Social Security beneficiaries, there are some additional considerations. The SSA has created specific guidelines for how these payments should be handled for beneficiaries who have representative payees. Make sure you're familiar with these guidelines to ensure proper management of these funds. What's particularly noteworthy about this initiative is its potential impact on the local economy. When millions of Americans receive substantial back payments simultaneously, it creates a significant economic stimulus effect. Financial experts are already predicting increased consumer spending in the last quarter of 2025 as a result of these payments. The timing of these payments is also strategic. By releasing them in September, the SSA is ensuring that beneficiaries have these additional funds available as we head into the holiday season and winter months, when expenses typically increase for many households. This timing could provide crucial financial relief during a traditionally expensive time of year. Here's something else to consider: this back pay initiative might also affect those who are planning to start receiving Social Security benefits soon. If you're planning to file for benefits in the near future, you might want to understand how this could impact your initial benefit calculations and whether you might be eligible for any portion of these back payments. As we wrap up this breaking news update, let me remind you of the key actions you need to take. Verify your direct deposit information, keep an eye on your mail for official SSA communications, and be vigilant about potential scams. Remember, if you have specific questions about your eligibility, the best source of information is the official SSA website or your local Social Security office. And here's one final thought to consider: this development could be just the beginning of more comprehensive reforms to the Social Security system. As we continue to face economic challenges and changing demographics, it's crucial to stay informed about these developments and how they might affect your financial future. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates on Social Security benefits, financial news, and everything you need to know about managing your money in these challenging times. Drop a comment below if you have questions about this back pay initiative, and share this video with anyone who might be eligible for these payments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.